In case you haven't heard, I've recently become a pro gamer, and spoiler alert, I'm very good at it.
Cameron's granddad watching this stream. Sorry to hear that. Sad news. But impressive that you've stayed watching. That's what you would have wanted. Dick. Sorry, I said that's what you wanted, and then I said Dick. That was not about your name, that was about the player then. Sorry, that was just to be very clear. That was not what I was saying.
Now, the main reason for this career change is that the schools are shut. Back in lockdown 1, I embraced the school closure with great enthusiasm. We started day 1 with Joe Wicks' workout, then a full and regimented school day. Turns out though, being a teacher is really hard. Who'd have known? By day 4, homeschooling basically involved them sitting in front of Horrible Histories movie for an hour and then going out on the trampoline and calling it PE. It also meant I had little time for creating content, so my YouTube channel had become a bit of a barren desert. For a while though, things were on the up. The kids returned to school and we entered a golden age of Robbie YouTube video production. The content came thick and fast. If I wasn't taking an IQ test or homebrewing beer, I was debating fonts with famous roundabout owner Max Fosh or smashing through some mollusks with Bambino Becky. Unfortunately though, we've returned to a world of lockdown, so the only place I can get peace and quiet and get some work done is here, in my office, which is legally a cupboard. Now, the only game I play regularly on my computer is Football Manager, so I decided that with the new game coming out, it'd be a great opportunity to make my debut as an esports athlete. I signed up to Twitch, tried to learn the difference between a bit and an emote, and began streaming. The way I play Football Manager is the same every year. I start off unemployed with accurate information about me. No coaching qualifications, Sunday League experience only, and my actual height and weight. This could have unexpected consequences. In 2016, I was so disgusted seeing my obese avatar wheezing on the touchline that I immediately went on a diet and lost a stone in weight. In reality, this means that the first few years of any Football Manager save for me are a very miserable existence. I have to beg for a job, then beg again to the board to let them do even the most basic coaching qualifications. Then it's years sat around in the lowest rungs of football, trying to get your way up. In this case, I got offered a job at Brecon City, the only club in the Scottish League to have a hedge down one side of their ground, and got to work.
Toddy, what's he got? Oh, hello, Ahmed! Ahmed, all is forgiven because in the 90th minute we are 1-0 up against Berwick. Absolute scenes.
It's been great to chat to new friends since being on Twitch, but now it's time to welcome an old buddy of ours. Yes, that's right, it's our video sponsor, Pouch. Pouch is a free desktop browser extension that automatically finds and applies the best codes when you're shopping online, saving you time and money. Here's how it works. Pro athletes like me need to keep our bodies in tip-top condition to perform at the highest level, so sitting in this worn-out old chair isn't giving me the marginal gains I need. I head over to internet shopping mall eBay and find a gaming chair suitable for a gladiator like me. The chair's already reduced from £140 to £70, so Pouch can't save me any more money, right? Incorrect, you fool! Pouch has been keeping its distance like a great waiter, but saunters over saying, "Alright buddy, want me to try and save you some more cash?" I say yes, because I'm not insane, and BAM! Pouch has saved me 10%. That's £7 I can now spend on a new floppy disk drive or a gaming Commodore Amiga. Now Pouch works on over 3,000 UK sites. That's more than any other browser extension that does a similar service in the UK. Make it a real no-brainer for any UK-based viewers. It's completely free to install, and downloading it via the link in the description below means Pouch might come back in the future to sponsor something else. It only takes a few seconds to install and pin to your browser, so do it now while I make relaxing whale noises. Thanks, Pouch. Now back to me becoming a pro gamer. To show my loyalty to my new employers, I bought a Brecon shirt and embraced all things hedge. Brecon were a club in turmoil, and I immediately got caught up in a relegation battle, but luckily I didn't let the pressure get too much for me. Nah, that's... When you do that with footballers, like he said about Cowden Beath, and when you do things like that about a man like my assistant manager, part-time PE teacher, Alan Redford, I've kept really quiet, but I'll tell you something, he went down in my estimations when he said that. We have not resorted to that, but I'll tell you, you can tell him now if you're watching it, we're still fighting to come second bottom of the lowest division in the Scottish Football League, and he's got to go to Stenhousemuir and get something, and I'll tell you, honestly, I would love it if we beat them. Love it. After a year and a half at Brecon, I got approached for a job by Dunfermline. Now, I've been to Dunfermline before, and they have peacocks roaming free in a park. That was enough for me, so after kissing the badge on the Saturday, I jumped in my Vauxhall Vectra, drove to Dunfermline, and signed the papers to become their new gaffer.
Over the top there to Pinnock. Was he onside? It's in the back of the net, but is it allowed? It is! It's a goal! Absolute wonder goal from Mitch Pinnock!
By this stage, my career as an esports star was going well. I was getting increasing numbers of followers and subscribers cha-ching, on Twitch, and I was getting recognition by the wider footballing and football manager community. As we reached the playoffs and got ready to battle to win promotion to the Scottish Premiership, I knew the stream needed a bit more belief, a bit of motivation. And what better man to do that than the Provost of Fife, a Dunfermline legend, a man who has managed the club on 2 separate occasions, Jim Leishman, MBE.
Hi Robbie, Jim Leishman here, a former manager of Dunfermline Athletic Football Club, the best team in the world, and you're representing them tonight in the final against Man United. Well, the whole of Dunfermline's behind you, the whole of Scotland. I've got a replica of the Bruce sword here, Robert the Bruce, so that all of Scotland's behind you tonight, Robbie. This is my Hall of Fame. This is the achievements when I was a manager of Dunfermline Athletic. This what's made me a legend. I want you in this book, The Heroes of Holbeath. There's Jock Stein, myself, and many other great people that represented Dunfermline. All the people behind me, Pelly, he's behind you because I phoned him. You've got, let's look at this. Gordon Brown, the former Prime Minister. Alec Ferguson came up to ask me, Jim, we're in the Champions League final. What advice can you give me? Not a problem. Not a problem. Good luck tonight. I'm so confident. I've got the champagne ready to crack open. I'll be guggling this right down. Good luck from the Pars. Come on, ye Pars. Good luck.
Despite Jim's rousing efforts and use of swords, we lost in the playoffs, and after winning a weird Scottish Cup that had mental rules, we joined the Premiership Giants of Aberdeen. By this point, my Twitch channel was flying, and Aberdeen Football Club were quick to capitalise on the hottest property in gaming by getting in touch and sending me a shirt. What a bunch of legends! I rewarded them with some terrific wins and a 3rd place finish in the league in my first season.
2 minutes remain on the clock. Is there a 9th goal in this epic football match? Abdelicon, Hoban, Magooch, back to Hakib. Hakib plays the ball through, looking for Lees, can't find him, it's a mistake! Cosgrove's nipped in! A disaster for Rangers! And Aberdeen are 5-4 up in one of the greatest football games anyone has ever seen!
That May, I reached the Scottish Cup final, coming up against the league champions Celtic. And if I'm totally honest, I think maybe things started to go to my head. We have top players. And I'm sorry, I'm a bit arrogant. We have a top manager. For Dunfermline to win the weird Scottish Cup with mental rules, we had to beat Montrose, Barry, Wraith Rovers, Livingston, Barnet. Again, please don't call me arrogant because what I'm saying is true. I'm the weird Scottish Cup with mental rules champion. So I'm not one of the bottle. I think I'm a special one. The boys played very well against Celtic until we were cheated by a disgusting, corrupt referee. Not once, but twice.
Honestly, ref, there's nothing wrong with that! There's nothing wrong with that! McCrory, it's a dive! It looks like a dive. It says it looks like a dive. This is the biggest injustice I've ever seen. Asensio steps up for Joe Lewis in his final game of football.
Over. Bottle it.
Scores. Alright, ref, blow up.
Right,
Ref.
I'll do.
Ref!
Ref.
Ref!
Oh,
Ref!
this ref is bent.
This ref is rank.
Oh no.
We picked ourselves up, made a few new signings, and so far in our second season at Aberdeen, we're challenging the old firm dominant of Scottish football. There's been an exciting moment off the pitch as well, as last week, after 2 months of streaming, I became an official Twitch partner. Now I've no idea what that means, but I imagine it's positive. So now I'm an esports athlete, what's the future of my Twitch channel? To be honest, it's quite an easy thing to do, particularly during lockdown, but I intend to carry it on after I've finished there because I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. Eventually, I want to win the league with Aberdeen and then move on to a new job, but also I'm going to start playing other games on there as well and just getting more involved in things. Probably need to get a gaming PC before then, but we'll work all that details out. I'll get back to making more regular content too soon once lockdown gets relaxed a bit. And I've got walks arranged with Elbat, Callum's Corner, Max Smith, Mark Goldbridge. Loads of people have said they do it, so they'll be back as soon as it's safe to do so. In the meantime, if you're bored and want the Robbie fix, you can head over to Twitch. Check me out there, launching long balls into the mixer. Hit the big lad! Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you can be bothered, and don't forget to use the pouch link in the description to download that. Save yourself some cash. Cheerio!